Hey, welcome back to the channel, you guys. I want to talk about another one of my remakes that I really like, and I have a couple of them already uploaded. But like I said, you guys, these are not reviews. This channel is going to be basically just talking to you guys about movies I like and stuff. There's a ton of people out there who reviews movies. I can't review them. I'm not very good. Anyway, I want to talk about some of the movies that I really like that are remakes, but I didn't know that was a remake. But some of them I did know it was remakes. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna start off. This one is about pet cemeteries. Whew, Lord. Now, Pet Sematary came out in 1989, and I was 30 years old at that time. And the runtime is 1 hour and 43 minutes, and it has a 53% Rotten Tomatoes, and that's kind of shocking to me because a lot of people like that movie. I'm surprised that it's 53 Rotten Tomatoes, but anyway, it is what it is. That had the guy that used to play Herman the Monster, Fred Gwynn. He played Herman the Monster. I remember when I was so young back then. I was like 30 years old, and man, I remember saying, "Man, that's Herman the Monster." It was the old man across the street, and you know how the guy lost the cat, and he talked him going up there to that pet cemetery, and the cat came back all messed up, and then that little boy got hit by that car. I ain't gonna lie, you guys. Even at that age, man, that got to me. Because, at that time, I was a year away from having a kid. The girl I was with, I should have stayed with her, but I didn't. I was a dumbass. But anyway, my daughter was born in, she was born in 90. And I didn't have any kids at that time. And I remember watching that movie. I did watch it quite a bit. But I remember it always got to me. It always got to me. I was like, man, this movie is so sad. Especially at the end where he was like, wanting to save his little boy. And then his wife gets, something happens to it. Oh, yeah, his wife. Yeah, his wife got killed by the little boy because the little boy come back. He was evil to me. But that little boy played that role. I don't know. I wonder how they did that. But anyway, you guys, that movie just, wow. I tried to watch it, I think about a couple years ago, and I decided not to watch it because I just can't stand seeing somebody lose a little kid. But it really, it's about that pet cemetery, basically. But it's just the fact how that little kid got hit by that car, and how the parents took it hard, and how he tried to, he wanted to bring his son back, and then and then Fred Gwynn was next door, and the little boy went over there, and Fred, that little boy ended up killing the old man, and then it was just a sad movie, and it's so good to me. I'm surprised it's got a 53% Rotten Tomatoes. So anyway, moving forward, they had the remake that they was gonna make. It's called Pet Cemetery. Because now you guys know there was a Pet Cemetery 2 and a Pet Cemetery 3, I think, and they sucked to me. So I'm not even putting these in those categories, but those were like extensions, I mean, if you would, it was slightly entertaining, but for the most part, But when it came out with a new Pet Cemetery, I was pretty excited about the new Pet Cemetery. And it had a 57% Rotten Tomatoes. So its Rotten Tomatoes was like 4 Rotten Tomatoes higher than the 1989. And that one came out 2019, and I was 60 years old. Yeah, I turned 60 that year. The runtime on that is 1 hour and 40 minutes, and the runtime on the Pet Cemetery 1989 is 1 hour and 43 minutes. So it's 3 different. There's 3 minutes difference, and then there's 4 Rotten Tomato difference, Rotten Tomato wise. But it was okay, and it was a different take. Yeah, it was a different take. But it didn't have such an impact on it. But I like how they twisted it up and made it a little different. And the ending was, some people liked the ending, some people didn't. For me, I didn't think the ending was too bad. I think it was a different twist, with the ending and stuff. So I think I bought that, and I'll have to rewatch that again. But I remember going to the theater and watching the new Pet Cemetery that came out in 2019, and a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people cared for it, but then I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as the 1989. So, with that being said, Obviously, I liked the 1989 because I was just 30 years old. I just still didn't have no kids. I was just, man, life was just, God, it was just, bleh. I was just loving life back then. Not that I don't like it now, but it was just saying, I'm just a lot older now. It's just, you look at things different. But I remember my daughter Andrea was born the following year. Because I got 5 kids altogether, but she was my first, so she was born that following year. But anyway, which one do I prefer? Well, obviously, I prefer Pet Sematary 1989. But I enjoy both movies. So with that being said, yeah, that is my remake. That is my list of a remake that I just wanted to put on this channel. Another one of those movies that I watched that I knew there was going to be a remake because they announced that they was going to remake it. Yeah. But the other ones that I was talking about, like these other movies that I was talking about previous on the other videos I uploaded, I found out those were having remake, that there was a original out there. Yeah, that's the perfect thing to say, original. So anyway, Pet Sematary 1989, Pet Sematary 2019. I like them both, but I prefer the Pet Sematary 1989. It just brings back memories, and it's one of my faves. But it's sad. It can get to you, man. That was crazy. That's crazy how that just gets to me. It's just weird. Anyway, you guys, y'all stay safe out there. God bless, take care, and we'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you.